Hello and Assalamualaikum to everyone. My name is Nur Nadira Hasbullah from JLG1205A. I will be presenting about my project, which is called The Circle of Life, which is a children's book filled with compilation of short stories about life lessons and advices. This book has a total of 5 short stories, which also a project that is set up for the subject called Professional Communication Exercise ELS 204. This project's chosen area of study in creating writing, a subject covered in our 4th semester of the Diploma in English for Professional Communication. This project scope was selected due to its potential to gain revenue. The target audience for this book is children, young learners, and parents. Next, I would like to talk about my methodology throughout creating this project. Firstly, I did an online research before creating this project. Next, followed by the surveys that I did to collect data. Followed by costing of the book, story draft, book cover design, prototype, and also promote my book. Moving on to my entrepreneurial opportunities, this project had two primary objectives, which are profitability and networking. These objectives are attainable with the right amount of effort and strategy for attracting the customer's need. The most vital element needed to ensure business thrive is profitability. For this project, profit will be generated by selling the book as it is undoubtedly considered crucial to book authors with insufficient time to generate creative ideas. Hence, the Circle of Life is responsible for generating original ideas, creative and knowledgeable content right before publishing a book to increase higher possibility of attracting customers. And my next objective is networking, which is very valuable to business professional, but especially entrepreneurs. It offers critical opportunities, knowledge and support that can be difference between a venture that succeeds and one that fails. Aside from that, it is also to help authors to maintain a good relationship with the readers, so they will secure their target for your next book in the future. Networking allows authors to get their books recognized by others. Therefore, it can create a lot of connections with multi-beneficial individuals, as is essential for the book branding. Next, I would like to talk about my discussion. In the direction of ensuring this project can maximize and use the entrepreneurial opportunities available, a market survey was conducted and distributed to the public. This survey is intended to analyze the demand and public acceptance of children's short story books to be published. It can be seen from the first pie chart that 76.7% like to read storybooks, while the rest do not. What can be interpreted from these results of the survey is that the respondents who comprise 38.2% are not exposed to literature, causing them not to like reading storybooks. Moving on to the next pie chart, 56.7% of the respondents prefer to read children's storybooks. It also shows that 26.7% chose life discovery short stories, and the rest is moral value stories. Next, 96.7% believes that short stories will give knowledge to the children, and the rest were answered maybe. Lastly, whether respondents were interested in buying children's storybooks in the future was also asked at the end of the survey. This question analyzes the percentage of those who can be used as target customers for this project. Based on the pie chart, shows a total 86.7% are confident that they are interested in buying children's storybooks in the future. The highest percentage of 13.3% was respondents who chose maybe. It can be said that it is not a specific answer to assume whether the respondent is interested or not. There are maybe many factors that cause them to choose such an answer. To conclude, the Circle of Life is a project undertaken after considering entrepreneurial opportunities and good concept for a children's short story book for the young learners aged to 7 to 12. Evidently, from the survey conducted, it showed that short stories do give knowledge to the children. The purpose of this storybook will not just benefit a child, but also the parents who will get to use it as a medium to teach their children in setting a good growth mindset about important life lessons. In addition, the majority of respondents who are parents agree to purchase the storybook for their children. Therefore, children's storybooks that contain moral values and life lessons should be introduced more and marketed. Last but not least, I would like to show you a sample of my prototype on soft copy. In this sample, I only have 3 short stories, and the rest is still in progress. That is all from me. Thank you everyone for listening.